Empieza.
Okay, now, so we're going to start now. As you know here, we have simplifying expressions. And in order for us to simplify this expression, we're going to be using the distributive property, and we're also going to be using our T-chart to combine like terms. Okay? If I'm going to be using the distributive property, I'm going to focus first on what I have inside my parentheses. Only my inside parentheses. I'm not even going to look at the outside. I'm just going to focus on the inside parentheses. I know that I have positive and negative. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to write them on my T-chart, because my T-chart will help me to add and subtract. So what I will do is the first one, which is my 3x, is a positive. My 3x will go under my positive 3x, following by my positive 8. And my 8 will go on my positive 8. Then again, my negative 5x, it goes under my negative, which is right here, negative 5x, following by x. And that will go right here. So I'm just doing my inside parentheses, putting all my like terms together, adding them up or subtracting them. So now in this case, this is what I have now. I'm going to start with my a does not have any like terms, so my a will go exactly the same way that it's there. I'm going to rewrite my a right here, exactly the same way. It's not going to change because there's no other like term for that 8. Here I have positive and positive. I know that I have an invisible 1 in front of that x, and that will give me equals to 4x. And now that I have my 4x, I have to bring down this negative 5x, and I have my positive 4x. So what I will do is that this 4x, I'm going to write it right here, positive 4x, this goes away, and I'm going to subtract them, and that will give me equals to negative x. It will be, of course, a 1x, but just keep in mind that that will be an invisible 1 there. Do you have to write that one? Not really, but you know that it's there. So I'm going to write a negative x here. Now that I have actually simplified my parentheses, now I'm going to start with what it is, the distributive property. And from what I learned, I'm going to go ahead and count what I have inside my parentheses. I have 1 term and 2 terms. Since I have 1 term and 2 terms, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to draw them as 1 term and 2 terms. I will have my a on each of them, AC. Okay? And then whatever is inside my parentheses, I'm going to also rewrite them there. In this case, I have a negative x. I'm going to rewrite times negative x and times 8. So now, based on what I have here, I will get a negative a zx, and a times a will give me equals to positive 64z. And I cannot combine any more terms because that will be it. I don't have any more like terms. Okay, so do we understand? Now, just keep in mind, first thing to do before we simplify any type of expression, especially this one's here, you must check if inside your parentheses you have any like terms. If you have any like terms, then you're going to combine them using your T-chart, because that's addition and subtraction there. Following by, once you have simplified the inside parentheses, then you're going to count how many terms you have inside there. That will give you the boxes that you're going to write, and you're going to use the distributive property by multiplying each of the terms. At this time, you cannot do anything else because you don't have any more like terms. This is the end of the simplification of expressions. So do we understand that? Yes? So there we go. We're going to start practicing now.